Good morning, family. It is Monday. Well, Monday morning when you're watching this, Sunday night when I'm recording it, typical. I've waited till late this evening to record this one because I wanted to get some final details so I can share them with y'all. So here we are, we're 10 days till Christmas Eve. And, I was saying in the live chat last night, Saturday night, and, to my wife, it's like, boy, it's really hard to get into the Christmas spirit this year. And I think we can kind of all agree with that. It's been a little difficult. It's been a rough year for everybody. Okay. So, but fortunately earlier this week, Rudy, Alaska Prepper, did this great video whereby he had done a fundraiser with the Alaska Prepper family, and they had raised a couple of $1,000s for Rudy to go out and buy food to donate to the local food bank. And it was a lot of fun watching that video. Rudy pushing his cart around Costco. Couldn't do the film in the commissary, I get that. But, he had a truckload of food. It was just fun to watch him do that. So, and I liked seeing that. So last night, of course, was Prepper Clubbing Saturday night. And Prepper Nation, of course, started out. And so typical, everybody having some fun for a Saturday, doing whatever. And then North Shore Preparedness decided to throw down the gauntlet and said, here's $20. Let's start a prepper food drive tonight. And he did this over on John's channel. So I'm watching this, and the super chats just coming in, tick, 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 tick. And I mean, they raised a boatload of cash over there. I don't know what the actual figure is, but I know somebody had later said, I don't remember if it was in the chat room in mine or the chat room in North Shore Preparedness, it was well over $1,500 that John had raised. And that was awesome, okay? So John finished up his chat, and, the next stop on the tour of the night for clubbing was me. And, of course, North Shore Preparedness decides to come over and do it again. And now you all know me, being a veteran. He threw down that. I'm like, hey, great. I said, I'll do something for the vets. So what happens? Of course, tick, 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 tick. Y'all started donating like crazy. And live chat that I was doing. Okay. So then, of course, I wrap up at midnight, and it was really exciting to see what's going on. So I went over to North Shores because I was kind of pumped up after everything. And so I figured, okay, I'm going to throw down the gauntlet with North Shore. And so I threw $20 at him. I said, let's get some of this money up in Canada, because obviously that's where he is. Sure enough, everybody started doing it here. So by my guesstimate, and I mean, not knowing what either one of them made, but just kind of seeing what was going on, I figure the prepper community just last night between our 3 live streams probably raised over $2,500 for food. Okay. So I'm going to throw down a challenge to John and to Sean. Okay. I mean, obviously I'll do this myself too. Take all the money that you get, go out and do like what Rudy did and film going out, buying the stuff and taking it over to the food pantry and show us all. It's a great feel-good video, and I think we all need those, with the hell we've gone through in 2020. So, guys, get it going, get the video out there. We should be able to make a lot of people happy. So, that being said, the reason why I'm doing this late, I wanted to share with you guys the down to the penny numbers of what came in, at least on my channel last night. Okay. Combined between Super Chats and PayPal, we had raised $664.92 on my channel last night. Now, fortunately, PayPal is not greedy. They took $5.39 in fees, and we netted out $159.61 from them. YouTube, on the other hand, and this is why I say, guys, if you're gonna donate, do it through one of our ulterior means. We took in $499.92 in Super Chats. After YouTube took their 37.5% fee, or $187.42 of it, that left money to go toward charity of $312.50. So for a total of $472.11. Okay, obviously I'll kick in something around that up, probably go out and buy $500 worth of food or something like that. So we're there. Okay, but even then, $500 worth of food is going to go a long way. So, and that's what we net out after all the fees that are taken. So that's the challenge to John and Sean. Here's a challenge to the rest of the communities. Okay, I mean any of the other prepper channels, and we all know we all sit through a ton of the live streams and just have a ball, and I'm all talking back and forth. I know every one I go in, people see me, I see them. It's like, oh, there's a familiar face. Hey, how's it going? Whatever it is. So, challenge all you guys on your live streams this week. Try to do something for your community. See if your families, your subscribers and everything, and you can all put together a food drive for the holidays. Okay. Now, what can we do as subscribers, and what can we do with this money? All right. Now, like I said, I'm going to do it for the vets. John's got multiple charities that he works with. Sean, I think he was talking about doing it for some sort of charity up there in Canada. There's a million of them, guys. Okay. It could be the local church food bank. It could be, any of the, like I'm doing the veterans organizations. I mean, the Marines have Toys for Tots. You can go into the grocery store. They've got the Christmas tree up front. You can pick off the tag, for toys that, kids want. We can do this as individuals. It doesn't have to be through the channels. It's just, it's really cool to see all the prepper channels get together and do this, and all the subscribers kind of do it for people, because this is my point, guys. All right. 2020 has been a shit year for everybody. Okay. I mean, this week's been crazy for me. Okay. Job loss, whole 9 yards. There's a lot of people who are in worse shape than we are. Fortunately, we all had the foresight to put away food, just in case. There's a lot of people out there who didn't. Some of them thought we were crazy tinfoil hat wackos, okay? But there's a lot of people out there that just didn't have the financial resources to do it, okay? And I know we all preach, hey, put an extra $5 in, worth of groceries in your cart every week when you go shopping, and it'll add up. Yeah, but that takes time too, okay? If you started in January, by now, let's say all 52 weeks, you put $250 worth of food away. Yeah, that's a good load of rice and beans, maybe some pasta and stuff. But I mean, it's not going to be everything you need. You all know what your pantries look like, okay? It's a lot more than $250 worth of food. So that's what I'm saying. We can all do something, and some of these people didn't have the means to prep, okay? So now you look at a scenario where, they may have lost their job at the beginning of the year or whatever, and Christmas is coming up, okay? And, Christmas is supposed to be, especially if you're a kid, a happy time. Santa Claus, the reindeer, colored lights, and some of that's going to be taken away this year. I mean, there's no going to see Santa, Santa with the mask over his face just ain't quite going to cut it, okay? But, a lot of these families that are struggling out there, maybe we can do a little bit to help them have, some holiday cheer. Here we are, like I said, a couple weeks before Christmas, less than 2 weeks away. The kids want to come down on Christmas morning and see presents under the tree. And mom and dad are probably chewing fingernails going, how are we going to pay the rent? How are we going to pay the electric? Oh my God, we need food, whatever it is. I saw something today that 20% of the country has got food from a food bank this year. That's 1 in 5 people, guys. Okay. Maybe you can make the Christmas season, the whole holiday season here, if you will, a little bit brighter. I mean, the kids didn't do anything to deserve this. Okay, and we all remember being kids. Most of us probably had some nice Christmases. We all probably had some lousy ones too, but we had nice Christmases. Okay, there were presents under the tree. You were always excited as a kid, and now being older, y'all probably understand this one too. You have more fun with Christmas watching everybody else open up presents than what you get. Okay, but watching the kids is always the most fun. Let's make sure we can do something as a community to help the kids. They had nothing to do with COVID. They had nothing to do with the election debacle. All the crap that's gone on. They don't understand it, okay? But what they do understand is, a week and a half, Santa Claus is supposed to come down the chimney and put some toys under the tree for them. So, and there's supposed to be a Christmas dinner where everybody can get together, and, celebrate Christ's birth. And, let's, at least for a day or two or a week, try to take some of that stress off of some of the people who aren't as fortunate as we are, okay? Like I said, if all the other channels, do a food drive on your live stream this week, okay? As for the individuals that participate there, that's great. If you can't participate there, but you can, pull a tag off the tree at the grocery store, buy one of those bags of toys that you donate there, do something, if the world does go to hell in the next few months or whatever it is, and we're all in a massive lockdown, we know we've got food, okay? There's a lot of people out there that don't, I understand a lot of us are going to be financially struggling through this too, okay? But I'll throw this one at you, even if it's tight right now. Go do an inventory of your food preps. I mean, we all do this. You rotate your stuff. If you've got stuff in there that's getting near its expiration date, you're going to have to replace it soon anyway. Donate it to somebody who can use it now, and go get the replacement, in a month or so when you're ready for it. But that might put Christmas dinner on somebody's table. Most importantly, it might put a hot meal in some kid's belly, okay? We've all seen these 2-mile-long lines at food banks. I mean, there's not an unlimited supply. They need people to help us donate. So, guys, do what we can. My heart was greatly warmed last night seeing the generosity of everybody in this family. Y'all make me very proud to be part of a community like this, because there's a lot of good people doing a lot of good things in here. And, I gotta say, thank you to Alaska Prepper for getting the ball rolling on all this and getting the ideas. I gotta say thank you to North Shore Preparedness for just raising hell last night, making it a lot of fun for everybody. I mean, sir, you did a great job on that. And, to everybody that donated, to everybody that participated, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Y'all have a great Monday. Put a smile on somebody's face this week if you can. Pinball out.